This is Eagle Al, and we're going to get straight into it. Let's talk about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, as you see in the title, his market value went up because of this. This guy right here, Daniel Jones. Not sure what Daniel Jones done in the league. He had one good year, and it was literally like, okay, you smoked what, like the Vikings twice. To me, he ain't really do nothing, but people calling him the best quarterback or a top 10 quarterback in this league. The Giants got the one. I'm not sure when anybody else see he went one game against the Vikings defense in the playoffs and got 40 mil a year. As an Eagles fan, I'm happy because happy and mad because I'm happy because we destroyed Daniel Jones. So we know Daniel Jones is going to be sticking around for quite a while. We know they're not going to try to go after Anthony Richardson or Bryce Young, or they're not going to try to trade up for any of those guys. They're going to stick with Daniel Jones. I love it. It looked like they sticking with Saquon Barkley. I love it. I love that tandem. I love that tandem because what have they done? What have they done? I'm sorry. What have they done? Come on, man. Saquon just getting his legs back under him. Daniel Jones, like I said, took the Giants to the playoffs. It's been a very long time. And knocked off a fraudulent Vikings. And then, they come to Philly. We had to put them in their place like, yo, come on. Yeah, y'all not us. We're too talented. Can't beat us. Go home. So now, the Giants fans are just going to constantly complain because now he got a big contract. Who are they going to sign? Who's going to be his wide receivers? Who's going to be his tight end? Who's going to be the players they surround around him? So the excuse for Daniel Jones, I think going forward, especially if he don't do nothing under this contract, some way, somehow, Giants fans are not going to blame Daniel Jones. They're going to blame the front office for not getting players around them. But we're talking about a mid quarterback getting 40 mil a year. Hell, Michael Parsons put out a tweet like, F it, like, let me play quarterback. Hey, they getting paid like that, let me play quarterback. That's a diss to Daniel Jones. But now let me talk about my guy, Jalen Hurts. Market value went up, and this is what I was trying to avoid. Is that, these mid-tier quarterbacks like a Daniel Jones getting paid. Now Jalen Hurts like, yo, he get 40 mil a year. You got to give me 50. You got to give me 50. I can't get 42 to 45. I'm that much better than Daniel Jones. My first 2 years starting, he could say, yeah, my first year started, it wasn't as good as my second year, but I did take a supposedly 4-win team, got 9 wins, took us to the playoffs. We did lose, and I followed up the following year and took us to the playoffs, not just the playoffs, the Super Bowl. And had an MVP caliber season. Some Daniel Jones wish he can do. Some Daniel Jones wish he can do. Man. And then you're already losing pieces on the defense, but at the same time, Jalen Hurts deserves his money. He deserves his money. So I want to see how we work this out. To me, the best bet, and I'm going to keep saying this, is the 10-year deal. 10-year deal, you can play with the cap a little bit. Maybe you could keep one of those top tier guys on defense. Maybe James Bradbury, you could find a way to bring him in. But I'm hearing he might be going. CJ Garner-Johnson, it's going to be the highest paid defensive back. So I might as well get that out of my head. But you could bring somebody else back, like a TJ Edwards. You could bring back a Kaiser White, somebody. But if you make it short term and hard cap hits like the Giants did 4 years, man, let me say this. The offense is basically intact. All we might miss is Isaac Salamalu. Not trying to play like his position is nothing, but it's our offensive line. We got Stoutland. We can replace Isaac Salamalu, will be fine. But that defense, you gonna miss like 7, 8 people. That's gonna be a whole new defense. I was a bit saying, but Sean Desai, who gets the benefit of the doubt because they say he had lack of talent on the defense. That's why his defense wasn't that good. And that can possibly happen again because our quarterback got to get paid. And I just believe in Howie too much, man. I believe in Howie too much. I think he get it done. I think he bring in some pieces that we're just not thinking about because a lot of us Eagles fans in our emotions that we might lose some big pieces, man. So, but this guy, dang, man, Howie. Maybe we could have got away with 40. Maybe. But you can't lowball Jalen Hurts after this guy get 40. This guy. But, hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about Jalen Hurts' market value just went up because of Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones, $40 million a year. Well, Daniel Jones, we get to see you for at least, what, if my math is right, at least 8 more games. 8 more games, man. 0-8. Calling it. But this is Eagle Al, and I'm out.